Welcome back for another video. NHL is right around the corner, so we have our first video coming for the NHL on the game. We're doing NHL 26. We're doing a draft. I have a team created, and I have a lot of good fans out there. I love all you guys, but there's one very special subscriber, fan, and person in my life that I have that's not been on this channel yet, and it's my girlfriend. We've been together for about 3 years now, and we're gonna actually have her in more videos coming up. This is just kind of a unique kind of video, but we're gonna have more like game kind of videos and just different challenges and stuff like that as a couple. But getting into the video today, she created a team all by herself. She designed the jerseys, the name, logo, colors, everything, mascot. And now is in the NHL, and we're doing a fantasy draft. She's going to pick the entire roster for this team, and we're going to play out a few seasons or however many it takes to get a championship. I think we're going to aim to try to do 3. We'll see how it goes. I cannot help her. I can't tell her who to pick. I can't tell her who not to pick. I can't trade away anyone. We're here in the draft. 33 teams in NHL now since we're added, and we had the 15th pick. The floor is hers.
Is there a position you think I should start with? Like goalie or center?
Anything but goalie, but
goalie? So goalie
in the first round, yeah. But like, it is your team, so you get to pick
maybe like center.
whoever you want.
I guess this is forward, so you don't need to be great at defense. I don't know any of these people, but Crosby. Crosby's old. I need to start with that.
All right. Her first pick was Braden Point from Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, second round. So we got 1 center down. We got four centers, 4 left wings, 4 right wings, 6 defensemen, and 2 goalies.
Go with Kyrie.
All right, Jordan Kyrou, second round from St. Louis Blues. Big season last year. So there goes our right winger. And a lot of these players too can play left or right, so like they're interchangeable really. Same with the centers, left wing, whatever. Third round here. Philip Forsberg, scoring machine from Nashville. Left winger. So we have 1 left winger, 1 center, 1 right winger so far.
Should I go for a goalie now?
It's up to you.
Who do we have left now? Oh, most of them haven't been picked.
All right, we are back after the draft, and this is what our lineup is looking like. We have Braden Point as center with Kyrou and Forsberg. I actually like that line a lot. That's a lot of goals right there, hopefully. Then we have Schmaltz, Marshman, and Tom Wilson. That would be a pretty good line. Big physical line, but they can also score. They can kind of do it all. Then we have Taylor Hall, Lindholm, and Frankie on the third line. I think that's actually not a bad third line at all. Like, they can score too, and they're not really too much of a reliability or accountability on the defensive end. Our fourth line is probably what they should be. They're kind of young, and they're also capable of playing in the NHL with Beauvillier, I think that's how you say it, Boquist, and Torpachenko, who I really like. Then on defense, we have Ekholm starting on the first pairing with Lyubushkin. I think that's a pretty good shutdown line, honestly. They're both pretty defensive. They can help our goalie a lot. Then we have Timmins and Shea on the second line. I like Shea here. Not really sure about Timmins. Maybe he'll surprise me. We'll see. Don't really know too much about him, but we will see if he can hold up on the second pairing. Then we have Mayu and Sealer here on our third pairing. I like Mayu, a young, big defenseman, 22 years old, 78 overall. With Sealer, he's a pretty good defenseman. He can play left and right. So it's a pretty solid group overall. Fully in net, we have Olmark starting with backup Brissot, not sure how to say his last name, but not bad also, 87 and 82. I like Olmark a lot. And she ended up giving the captain to Braden Point, not that surprising. She gave the assistant captain A to Philip Forsberg and Shea on defenseman. So, gonna play this first game of the season. We are away at Ottawa, and then we will sim the rest of the season and see if we make the playoffs. All right, so our first game is against Ottawa. We're away. They have William Nylander, Natchez, and Tanev. Pretty good, solid players right there. So you can see our away jerseys here with the white with the outline of purple. Our alternates are purple with black, and our home is black with purple. All these made by Laney. So we're gonna go into our first game of the season.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. Always a magical night, opening night, the first of the regular season. Hockey's back, so are we.
Alright, I don't know how much of that you guys saw. I think I forgot to hit record on the game at the beginning of the game, but we did get scored on very quickly. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but we are down 1-0 now, and we are on the power play. I didn't even get to see who was our power play line. We got Schmaltz out there, Tom Wilson, Marchment. So basically, just our second line. And Frankie's out there, and Taylor Hall. So 5 forwards on this power play. Is interesting. I don't mind it. Oh wow, how did he not score there? Yeah, I'm not really sure who the goalie is. There we go. Dirty goals there right in front of the net. That's what Marchman's for. That's that second line. Alright, tied up here, 1-1. Marchman gets the first ever goal for the Venom. Taylor Hall and Kyrie there on the assist. Power play goal. There we go, good hit. Fourth line out here now. Timmins, Beauvillier, Korpachenko, Boquist. Wow. They got Protas on their team. They got Nylander. They got Peterka. Oh no. Tomas Hertel. Good save. And that's the first. 1-1.
On the corner. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Still tied up here.
Getting the second here.
Period number 2.
I don't think we won very many face-offs. Oh my goodness. They are moving that puck. Good save. Forsberg. Oh, it's a good save. They have Slivois. He's like, I think he's like in the minor league for the Vancouver Canucks. He's pretty good. He's young.
Both teams looking to score goals, high danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense. Look at this.
Man, I should have shot that. Still tied 1-1 here. They got Chikrin on their team also. It's a pretty solid team. Oh no. Oh my gosh. 2-1 here. Down by 1. Gotta bring it back. We're in second still. Second period. Yeah, passed it. Good Kyrie. Not good. Bad breakdown. Good takeaway from Wilson there. Get out of the Alright, here we go with Marchman. Got our first goal. They're blocking a lot of shots. These guys are pressuring so quickly. Got like no room to do anything.
99 ways to score. Has got the puck.
Toronto.
Toronto's crossed the line and gained the zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, stick save from a Butte.
The goaltender is very aware of where
Shea,
that puck
good
is
key.
in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Makes the save. Picked up along the wall by Toronto.
Wow. Frankie's looking good.
Circular save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend, hey, James? I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing
It's a lot of point shots right now.
Ottawa's won the faceoff.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see the
Oh,
Bulls
wow.
setting up
What
quickly
the
to
heck?
attack the net against this
What
tight
kind of save?
And tries to
What are
make
these
the tag pass to
passes?
Vetrano. That's some smart heads-up defensive play
Take
by
away.
Shai.
Taylor Hall.
Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Oh, just
Good
a great
hit.
heads-up play by Radish.
Good place.
Got the puck against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Radish. Huge steal in his own
And
end.
the second here.
Whacks it into the offensive zone.
Oh my god. I thought I had less time than there was. Alright, getting the third period here. We are down 2-1. Gotta find a way to score. We only scored off the power play so far.
2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
99 ways to score has had a lot of pace and tempo through the first 40 minutes of play, James, but they can continue that along with their possession
Oh my
time.
god, he blocked the shot. I was wide open there.
Play by point. Thunder Bay's got him along the wall. Puck grab by point.
Foot.
By the goaltender. Fires it.
Good save. Oh my god. Just sneaked through. And just scored. The second goal. Alright, 3-1 here. 13 minutes in the third. It's not too far out of reach. Gotta get a goal here soon though. I feel like we definitely had more time on offense. They seem, I don't know, it just seems like they're a lot faster than us.
Here's a shot. With the stop.
Silas has looked really comfortable and dialed in the crease tonight, James. He's calm, he's composed, he's made the saves he's needed to.
Gotta get a goal here pretty soon.
Excellent in front of him and created
Got a
ton of
chance.
scoring chances. The reason why they're a healthy lead.
Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
Rebound and puts it home. Ottawa's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down.
4-1.
It's been a productive
Here
night.
late in the third.
Games that gives everyone
Grealish.
confidence, and this is
Unless we get a
important for your
quick
lineup
goal.
as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Okay.
Fantastic save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not
Maybe
dialed
should
in.
pass
Joe,
it.
this is exactly what he is. He's following the puck.
He's gonna get
and
that
just
rebound.
makes that save.
There we go. Lindholm. The second goal in this season.
To get to
Lindholm
the
with the big goal here. Now it's 4-2. Here in the third, 6 minutes left. Down by 2. Looking in a empty net situation here.
Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Senators have it now.
They have Byram on their team too.
Quick feed to Forster.
Got 5 minutes. We gotta get the puck back.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end.
Probably gonna pull a
Tries
goalie
to make
here.
that cross-ice feed.
Maybe get a whistle.
Make something happen along the boards. Nice
Yep,
save.
good. Get a whistle.
That puck and is playing well. They
All right,
are
pulled our
tough
goalie
out
here,
there.
down by 2. I think about 3 minutes left. Yeah, 3:28. Gotta get a goal here.
Ottawa's got the win off that
And we gotta win
draw.
face-offs.
Moves it quickly over to Natchez.
Oh my
Ottawa's got it
god.
against
No
the
way.
boards.
Oh my god. And it's over.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Right, took the L in the first game of the season, 5-2 to Ottawa. Now we're gonna sim the rest of the season. Hopefully we make playoffs. If not, go right into the draft and start again next season. So let's see how this goes. We sim to the end of the season, and by chance we made the playoffs. We got the very last spot in the playoffs. It took the 82nd game in the season to make it, but we did make it. So we are playing the Edmonton Oilers in the first round, who they went 50, 23, and 9. We went 42, 33, and 7. So our first round matchup, Edmonton Oilers. I'm actually not going to play this. I'm going to wait until there's an elimination game, then I'll play that, and we'll see how we do. First period, we're up by 2, up by 3, and we won 4-1. We took game 1 of this series. All right, down 2-0 right now, and we lost 7-0 in game 2.
5 third period.
All right, game 3, we're finally at home, up 2-0, up 3-2. We lost 6-3 game 3.
This is the third period.
They do have Dustin Wolf too, as you guys know, a very good young goalie. All right, game 4, we are down 2-1. We're down 2-0 here, and it ended 2-0, game 4. All right, elimination game, not gonna play it. Just gonna let it play out. We're down 3-1 here, back in Edmonton. We're up 3-0, up 5-2, up 6, and we won 6-3. We take game 5. All right, back at home, game 6. Can we force a game 7? 1-1, 3-1, 3-2, and we go to a game 7. We're going to sim this game 7. Winner goes to the next round. We're in Edmonton. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1.
Oh my god.
We beat Edmonton, the first place team. We go to the second round. All right, in the second round, we have the Anaheim Ducks. They had 2 more wins than us in the regular season. They did eliminate the Ottawa Senators, is who we actually played in the very first game of this season. So I'm not going to take this team lightly. Let's sim this and see how we do. 1-0, 3-0, 4-3. They almost came back. They got Celebrini on their team. All right, we take game 1. All right, game 2, we're down 2-0, down 4-0, and 4-3. We almost came back. They had Quentin Byfield on their team too. 2 really good young players on their team. Game 3, we're at home. We're up 3-0, 3-1. 3-3. We're going to overtime, and we win in overtime. Big goal from Lindholm. All right, we were up 2-1 in this series. You're at home again for game 4. 1-0. Down 3-1. And we lost 4-1. Tied series here, 2-2, going back to Anaheim. 2-1. Down 3-4. The game ended 3-4. We outshot them by a lot. It was like 43-29. Now we're in an elimination game. We're down 3-2 in the series. Back at home. But we did this last time. Up 3-0, 3-1, 2-4. We're going to another game 7.
There's no way for two game 7s.
All right, the winner goes to the semifinals. We're in Anaheim for game 7. 2-2, 4-3, 5-4. We win another game 7. Wow.
Oh my god.
All right, we play Nashville in this next round. It's us in Nashville left, and then it's Chicago Blackhawks and the Pittsburgh Penguins left on the other side of the bracket. The final 4 teams. Looks like here in the playoffs, Philip Forsberg has been our best player. He has 12 points. Shea has been our best defenseman. He has 8 points. All right, so we are away at Nashville for game 1. Let's see how this goes. Up 2-1, 4-2, 6-2. They have White, Johnson, and Rantanen on their team. It's a big win right there for game 1. Game 2, Nashville, 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, going to overtime. They have Brady Kachuk also. And they win in overtime, 2-1. All right, game 3 in Thunder Bay. We're at home, tied 1-1. Down 1-0 in the first, down 2-1. And then we come back in the third. We win 4-2. All right, game 4, still home, up 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. Wow. We're doing
This is crazy.
great against Nashville. One more win and we go to the Stanley Cup Finals. We're in Nashville, down 2, tie game 2-2. We lose in the third period, 3-2. All right, game 6 here. If we win, we avoid game 7 and go to the Stanley Cup. We're here at home. We need one more win, 1-1 here in the second, and we win in the third period, 3-1. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, in the Stanley Cup matchup we got is against the Chicago Blackhawks. They won 51 games, lost 27, and 4 ties or draws or whatever you call it. That is a lot of wins. I kind of wonder if maybe they were one of the best teams in the regular season. So it looks like Chicago was the 3rd best team in the NHL this season. But didn't we play Oilers in the first round?
Mm-hmm.
So Oilers were actually the best team in the NHL, and we beat them in the first round. And as you can see, we were one of the last teams to make it in the playoffs. We were tied with the last team, Ottawa, to make it. So we're here, the second worst team, I guess you'd call it, to make the playoffs, is playing against the 3rd best team in the NHL in the Stanley Cup Finals. What a Cinderella run. Let's see if we can win it in our first year. Chicago for game 1, up 1-0, up 2-1, tied 2-2 going into overtime. First overtime, no goal. We go into the second overtime, and we lose in second overtime. All right, game 2. We are down 1-0 in this series. We're down 2-1 in the first, up 4-2 after the second, and we win 6-2. All right, game 3 here in Thunder Bay, at home, 1-1, down 2-1. They have Pasternak on their team, and we lose 3-2 in game 3. Game 4, we need to win this. We're down 2-1 in the series, down 1-0, tied 1-1, and we lose in the third, 2-1. All these games have been really close, besides maybe our first win. All right, elimination game, game 5 in Chicago. We have to win this or it is over. Down 2-0 in the first, tied 3-3 in the second, and we lose in the third period. Goal by Pasternak to win them the Stanley Cup, 4-3. And this first season is over. Right, season 1 did not go as we wanted. I mean, it was better than we expected, but we got to the finals, so we wanted to win that. Couldn't win it. We lost to Chicago in the Stanley Cup Finals. Now we're here for season 2. Didn't really show the draft. There wasn't really much to see there. So yeah, we're gonna sim season 2 and see if we can make the playoffs. All right, season 2 regular season's over. We made the playoffs again. We ended up number 1 in our division, but it was tight the whole way through. We are facing the Edmonton Oilers in the first round once again. We were the underdogs last time we played them, but this time we are the favorites. So as you see, we ended first in our division by 2 points over Florida. And in the whole NHL, we were tied for 6th, the best in the NHL. Game 1 at home against Edmonton. 1-1, down 2-1, and we won 4-2 here in the third period. Game 2, up 3-1, losing 4-3. We lost 5-3. Bushnevich with the goal. All right, game 3 here in Edmonton, tied 1-1 in the series. Down 2-0 in the first, down 3-0 in the second. We lost 3-1. All right, game 4, down 2-1 in the series. Need to win here. Down 2-1. Oh, there's Jamie Snuggerud on their team too. Nico Heischer. Down 2-1. And we lost 3-1. All right, elimination game here. Game 5. We're down 3-1 in the series. Forgot to mention our backup goalie we did let go of last season, before this season. Now we have Slilvois, or whoever was on Ottawa's team when we first played them. He's our backup, but we are going to play him here in Game 5 elimination game because Olmark is regressing as he's getting older, so maybe he'll change it around for us. We'll see. Down 4-1 here in the first period. 5-2, 6-5. We almost came back. But we are eliminated in the first round as the favorites, which was the opposite last season against the Edmonton Oilers. After our first round exit in season 2, we are on to season 3. This will be our last season. We have a lot of players, or not a lot, but a few players regressing, including Olmark. So now he's kind of our backup, but we'll see how that goes. A lot of players went up also, just a little bit, but here's season 3, our last season. We're gonna sim, hopefully make the playoffs to end it, and hopefully we can win that Stanley Cup. All right, after season 3, we did not make it to the playoffs. We were about 5 points out of the last playoff spot, so not good enough. Braden Point with the most points out of all the seasons so far with 88. Phil Forsberg with 80, but looks like maybe the goaltending ended up being the problem at the end with Olmark regressing. But we did get very close in our first season, which was very impressive. It's hard to do, but we did get there, and unfortunately ran into a really good Chicago Blackhawks team. But that was pretty impressive. I didn't think we'd ever make it that close, honestly, but we did. So good job to Lainey. If you want to see more content from NHL, let me know. Maybe we'll run this back with Lainey, give her another chance now that she sees maybe what she did wrong, what she did right. Let me know if you want to see some more content NHL. You're definitely going to see more content with Lainey in general. We'll see you next time.